We've all seen the grainy footage, but the true story of the first moon landing is far more terrifying than you were told. In the heat of July 1969, the world held its breath. A massive silver tower stood ready to carry 3 men into the unknown of history. 7 million pounds of thrust ignited, pushing the Saturn V toward the heavens. It was the most powerful machine humanity had ever built for the stars. Inside the tip of that flame sat Neil Armstrong. He wasn't just a pilot. He was the spearhead of a dream that began with the first fire. 3 days of travel through the silent, cold void. Behind them, the Earth became a tiny blue marble. Ahead, a gray world of craters waited for them. The moment of truth arrived. The Eagle detached, beginning its lonely drop toward the dust. Armstrong and Aldrin were now truly on their own in the dark. Suddenly, alarms screamed inside the tiny cabin. The computer was failing with only seconds of fuel remaining. Armstrong had to take the manual controls immediately. He searched for a clear spot among the rocks. The fuel light turned red, flashing a warning. But Armstrong's hands remained steady as the ground rose up. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Those 6 words changed everything. For the first time in history, humans were home on another world. He paused on the final rung, looking out at a horizon no person had ever touched. The entire planet Earth was watching through a grainy television feed. That one small step was a giant leap for all of us. Armstrong had crossed the final threshold, proving that the stars were finally within our reach. Buzz Aldrin followed soon after, stepping into the magnificent desolation. Together, they stood on a world that had been silent for 4 billion years. They planted the flag, a symbol of a dream achieved. The vacuum of space offered no wind, yet the stars witnessed our greatest triumph. On the leg of the lander, a simple plaque remained. It told the universe that we didn't come to conquer, but to explore together. Moving in low gravity felt like dancing on a cloud. Every step was a lesson in physics, as they learned to navigate this alien soil. They collected pieces of the moon's ancient heart. These rocks held the secrets of how our own world was born in the fires of time. Looking up, they saw home, a tiny glowing marble protected by a thin blue line, looking so small in the vast, unforgiving cosmic ocean. There was no sound, only the hum of their life support. In that silence, they realized how far humanity had truly traveled to get here. 500 million people watched the flickering ghosts on their screens. For one night, the entire planet Earth was united in a single hope. But the clock was ticking. They had to leave before the oxygen ran low. The engine that brought them down now had to fire perfectly. With a sudden burst of silent fire, the Eagle took flight. They left behind footprints and a flag, beginning their long journey back to Earth. The ascent was a perfect arc through the silence. Below them, the footprints remained frozen, in a world where wind never blows and time stands still. High above the craters, a mechanical dance began. Michael Collins waited in the dark, ready to pull his brothers back into the safety of the ship. The crew was whole again. 3 men who had ventured further than any before were now turning their faces toward the distant, glowing blue marble. They crossed the long bridge of the void once more. Every mile brought them closer to the air, the water, and the families they left behind. Then came the fire. They hit the atmosphere at 7 miles per second, a falling star wrapped in a shield of burning, protective ceramic. For 4 minutes, the radio went dead. The heat of the sun screamed outside their windows as they fought their way back through the sky. Then the silk bloomed. 3 beautiful parachutes caught the air, slowing their descent until they gently kissed the waves of the great blue ocean. They were home. The metal was scorched, but the spirit was unbroken. Humanity had officially become a multi-world species. For the very first time, Neil Armstrong's legacy wasn't just a footprint in the dust. It was the proof that no dream is too distant, if we have the courage. The moon is no longer a destination. It is a doorway as we look up tonight. Remember, the first step was only the beginning.
Thanks for watching. For more amazing space facts, subscribe to Planet Facts, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated.